Hello everybody and welcome on my YouTube channel. You are with Alendris, and today we will continue the review of heroes on Heroes Arena. And the hero that we will review today, it's a range DPS, it's Lucent. Lucent is a range damage dealer. She can also be a jungler in the game. She has not so much HP, she's little squishy, but she's really strong as a damage dealer. She has a really good ability effect and she's not so difficult to play. Now about her statistic, you can see that she has only 2576 HP at the beginning of the game, 339 point of mana, 145 of physical attack, physical defense, magical defense, it's classical. She's little slow in early game, 340, but it's compensated by her skills, you will see it right after, and health regeneration speed 14.4% and mana regeneration speed 3.15%. So let's now discover her skills. The passive skill of Lucent is Hit and Run. It's a support skill. Every basic attack grants Sylvis 8% movement speed boost for 3 seconds, stacking up to 5 times, duration refreshable. So it's interesting skill because you will be able with this to chase your enemy, and even if you are engaged and you have this skill activate, you can run quickly and escape out of the fight. First skill, active skill, Salvo, physical skill. The next 5 basic attacks within 8 seconds, all shots 3 arrows. Each arrow deals additional 60 physical damage, and in level 5 120. Second active skill, Arrow Rain, physical. Lucent's fire 9 arrows towards the intended location, dealing 192 physical damage to the enemy first hit and slowing them by 40% for 2 seconds. Consistent hit on one target will reduce the later damage by 70%, and you can see that at level 5, 372 damage. It's interesting skill when you engage the enemy because it will slow down him and you will be able to chase him and to kill him really quickly. Fourth skill, Concentration, support skill. Lucent increases movement speed by 8% for 5 seconds for allies arrow within range. Higher level of Hit and Run brings additional effect. So it means this skill is stacked by the passive skill. So if you have, for example, already 3 stack or 4 stack of the passive skill, you will have an additional speed will be increased for all your group of arrows. And finally, the ultimate skill, Broken Star, also physical. Lucent shoots a giant magic arrow towards the target location, stunning the first enemy arrow along the path for 2 seconds and dealing 550 damage. In the level 3, 800 damage. It's interesting for this skill to know that it will cross the full map. So if one enemy is totally far and you are able to target him as long distance fire, you will be able to touch him for the whole map. So it's a really interesting skill. Let's now see the items of Lucent. You have, in my opinion, 2 possibilities for items of Lucent. First one, if you are playing on the lane, you will use the recommended one. You don't need specially to change something, the build is working really good like that, and it's really aggressive. Second one, really, if you are thinking about the last item, I prefer to be more aggressive than more durable, but it's a point of view, so if you prefer the build too, why not? But in my opinion, this character is not here to tank, is here to deal crazy damage quickly, and in this way, this item, Gabriel, is really better. And the second possibility is to build your character as jungler with the really important first item, Meteorite, physical attack plus 50, attack speed bonus plus 12, passive, first passive, increase gold and XP earned by 20% while killing monster. Monster is just the enemy who are inside the jungle, it's not the enemies that you will cross on the lane. And second passive, increase attack speed by 2% while killing monsters, stacking up to 15 times. There it's really interesting also because this buff will stay forever, so as far as you will kill 15 monsters during the game, when you will have a meteorite, you will have plus 30% of attack speed, so it's really great. Second item, Red Moon, physical attack plus 67, lifesteal plus 10, attack speed bonus plus 30. Really important item because it gives you some lifesteal, and it will be your survivability, and the passive add physical damage equal to 4% of target's current health less than 150 to basic attack. And Boots, classical, Hunter Boots, attack speed bonus plus 15 and the movement speed by 60. Berserker Age, physical attack plus 112, critical rate plus 20 and the passive increase critical hit damage by 50%. 5 item, Edgestone, physical attack plus 179, critical damage plus 15, CD reduction plus 10, passive, first passive, increase physical penetration by 120, second passive, increase physical penetration by 40%, and finally, Gabriel, plus 224 physical attack and increase damage by 30% when target health is lower than 50%. It's a build that I will introduce for you today. I will play this build, so I will show you how it's work and I will explain you how I'm using it during the match. But for now, let's discover her runes. For the blue runes, first of all, I will give you my priority order. So, attack speed, physical attack, critical damage, and lifesteal. So if you are checking what I did, attack speed bonus, physical attack, attack speed bonus, critical rate, attack speed bonus, critical damage, critical rate, critical damage, critical rate, physical attack, lifesteal, attack speed bonus, and physical attack. Lifesteal is really not a priority because you will have it with your second item and it's enough to survive. As red runes now, first high priority physical penetration, second priority CD reduction, and after all defensive stats that you can find. So physical defense, magical defense, CD reduction, physical penetration, tenacity, CD reduction, physical penetration, CD reduction, physical penetration, and last one, physical penetration, tenacity, CD reduction. As purple runes now, I will give you this advice, health and speed bonus. Mana you have enough, so you don't need much mana because you will use at the beginning of the game, and after you will have enough for all what you want. So health and speed bonus, so you can check max health, max mana because I didn't have nothing else, max mana, max regeneration speed, speed bonus, max health, health regeneration speed, max health, speed bonus, max health and speed bonus, and max health regeneration speed, max mana regeneration speed, and speed bonus. Let's now discover her abilities. As ability, you have two possibilities for Lucent in my opinion. The first one is the heal. If you are on lane with someone or alone, it can save yourself and it's not a bad solution. But now that we have the regeneration behind the tower, I don't think that it's so good than before. And the second possibility is the speed up. In my opinion, it's far better. You will have the possibility to chase, to escape, to move on the map when you are jungling. It's really interesting and it's what I will choose. Now let's check the offensive ability. As an offensive ability, you have many choices and all these choices are possible to be used. The first one is the smite. If you are jungler, you can use it. If you are not jungler, don't take this skill at all. Second possibility is frenzy. Frenzy is really interesting. Before that you engage someone, you will be able to push strong. Rack is in the same direction and you can use it too. Cripple, if you are playing your Lucent like killer assassin, you can take a cripple. You will reduce the target of the speed, the attack speed of the target by 30% and increase your own damage, so it's really good. And if you want to play really control, you can use a seal or conjure, but I don't think that it's the best choice. So to conclude, if you are jungler, smite. If you are on the lane, frenzy, rack or cripple, it depends of what you like. It's now time for the match. To play Lucent as a jungler, first of all you will buy the handy crossbow manually because it's not purposed directly, and after you have to try to have some allies who will hold lane during 3, 4, 5 minutes, it depends of your speed, that you have time to farm enough stuff to be imba and to kill everyone easily, because you will get a bonus of gold and experience. But if your allies are really bad, it will be impossible to do it, and you will have to go on lane, and with this stuff it's not an advantage to go on lane.
You can't win.
I will not buy this. I want really focus the crossbow, and the crossbow cost 500, so I will wait till I will have 500. So now I will go on my side. I'm using my boots.
I can feel the darkness drawing
Take the
near me.
heal. And we will continue the farm. Okay, the second crossbow. Now I have to farm the third crossbow.
You can't win.
My allies are doing well for the moment. So I will go in the side of the enemy. Now it's little dangerous.
Like a leaf in the stream.
You have slain an enemy.
Oh, it's really nice for me. I get a double kill in the middle of this mess. Oh, this is not good for me. I will die. Yes, I have no possibility to survive. Ah, yes. But it's not a problem. I get 2 kills who was not planned. So I will be able to buy my crossbow really quickly. I can. So my first item is finished. And now I will continue my, my farm.
I can feel the darkness draw near me.
An enemy has been slain.
So I will go to defend a little bit.
Water, fire, arrow of the elements.
I can't alone, it's impossible, so I will back and continue my farm. It's not a problem. If we are losing some tower now, it doesn't really matter.
I follow nature.
Now I have my item with the stacking. You can see I have 1 stack. I will have the second stack now. Second stack, and I will continue. And my friends are doing also a really good job for the moment.
Leaf in the stream. Earth, air, water, fire, arrow
Oh,
of the elements.
the nice arrow. It's important to be always active with this kind of build.
I follow nature's way.
When I will begin to have my boots, it will be nearly hurrah. I go in the source of the map.
Like a leaf in the stream.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I know that for my team it's not funny, but I think they know what I'm doing, so...
tribute.
An ally has been slain.
Okay, this item is perfect. I will go to help them.
An enemy has been slain.
I fall earth, air, water, fire, arrow of the elements.
Double kill.
This arrow was really nice. And I continue. I have 9 stack for the moment, so it's begin to be not bad. Huh?
You can't win.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I will not let him farm, but he has the big bonus. So
Gathering request. An enemy
You
has
can't
been
win.
slain.
perfect. It's not me who gets the kill, but it doesn't matter.
An enemy has been slain. Killing
Earth,
spree.
air, water, fire,
Ah!
arrow of the
Enemy
elements.
has been slain. Shut down.
Okay, we get him.
Enemy has been slain.
And I will soon have my boots.
I can feel the darkness draw near me.
Gathering request. Gathering request.
I accept your death in tribute.
We'll kill the lighting elemental. Perfect.
Like a leaf in the stream. Earth, air, water, fire, arrow of the elements.
Killing. Enemy has been slain. Killing spree.
Perfect.
You have slain an enemy.
Like a leaf in the stream.
And soon I think I can face him.
Has been destroyed.
I can still face him because I get the stun of the engage.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
I will
Your
regenerate,
team has destroyed a turret.
but the fight is nearly over anyway. So this time I will face him.
I can feel the earth, air, water, fire, arrow of the elements.
An ally has been slain.
Yes, it's not the same in this way. If he don't stun me in the beginning of the fight,
Enemy double kill. Your team
can't
has
win.
destroyed a turret. Gathering request.
we have to defend the middle.
Earth, air, water, fire, arrow of the elements.
An enemy has been slain. Double kill. Triple kill.
Yes,
I can feel the darkness.
it's what
draw near me.
happens when you are well farmed. So now I will continue. I have still 2 stacks that I can get.
Earth, air, water, fire.
Yes, I
arrow
get
of the
him.
elements.
Legendary.
I follow
I can
nature's
push
way.
directly, but
An enemy has been slain.
we go there.
I follow
Perfect. I
nature's
was
way.
needing this item.
Legendary.
No, it's just the last hit for this one.
the elements.
Double kill. Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
You can't win.
The super troops have arrived. Triple kill. An ally has been slain. Quadra kill. Pentakill.
Pentakill.
Your team has
Ah non! Oh là là, what I did.
Arrow of the elements.
arrived. Killing spree. Legendary.
No, I'm level 18. So sure.
I follow nature's way.
Legendary. Retreat.
It's a little dangerous
Your
for me,
team
but
has destroyed a turret.
okay, we are
I
pushing.
follow nature's way.
Ah! Okay, I died. I died finally. But I killed her before to die. If you are checking the statistic, I think gold. Oh, he's not far. The tank is not far in gold. I was thinking to be better. Okay, we finished. So it's a good presentation of Lucent as a jungler. I think I'm not an expert, but I'm not bad with her. And most fast you are able to go outside the jungle with your boots and with your two first item. Most you will be efficient, so you can see pentakill, quadra kill and triple kill. So it was really nice. It's now time to conclude. Thank you everybody for watching this video. I think that I will probably do a second review of Lucent when she's on lane. The gameplay is a little bit different as a jungler. Soon it will come a new review for Heroes Arena. You can tell me in the comment which hero you want to see in a review. You can follow my actuality on Facebook and Twitter as you like, as you prefer. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel if you like what I'm doing, and if you want to support my work you can click on the last link in the right side of your screen, and you can also share my video and like it. It's helped me a lot. Thank you guys, bye bye.